Bodybuilding is a sport where every detail matters. The width of the shoulders, the dryness of the skin, the shape of the muscle bellies. And while the judges are trained to make objective assessments, it's impossible to ignore how much subjectivity seeps in to the final verdict. Other than the 1980 and 1981 contests, which I've already covered, nowhere is this more evident than the 2001 and 2007 Mr. Olympia contests. Two showdowns that not only divided fans, but fundamentally altered the direction of the sport. Let's analyze both. Ronnie Coleman entered the 2001 Mr. Olympia as the reigning king of bodybuilding. By then, he had already claimed 3 Sandow trophies in 98, 99 and 2000, and was widely recognized for pushing the boundaries of pure mass while exhibiting astonishing conditioning. However, in 2001, these traits were not immediately identifiable. On the first day of the contest, Ronnie Coleman stepped on stage looking off. Bloated, soft, and struggling with dehydration, his physique lacked the trademark qualities that had defined his earlier wins. This opened the door for Jay Cutler, a rising star who brought everything Ronnie didn't that night: conditioning, lines, and feathered quads. Jay initially led by 6 points after prejudging, a deficit which seemed impossible for Ronnie to come back from. For the first time, it seemed that the unbeatable Ronnie Coleman might fall. But then came the night show. Ronnie came in much sharper. He looked dramatically improved, fuller, drier, and more dominant. Still, many of those in attendance and fans of the sport felt it was too little, too late. Jay had been consistent throughout the entire competition, and the argument could easily be made that his physique was better over the course of the entire weekend. Yet, when all was said and done, the judges gave the win to Ronnie, who narrowly defeated Jay by a mere 4 points. This means, however, that in the final 2 rounds, posing and pose down, the judges had allowed for a 10-point swing. This is very uncommon, to say the least.
And the moment of truth, Ronnie Coleman, 4-time Mr. Olympia. Jay Cutler, first-time runner-up and $60,000 richer. As Ronnie Coleman, known for his trademark dropping to his knees for the 4th consecutive year, Jay Cutler receives the silver medallion, the $60,000 prize money. Jay Cutler, admirable, gallant fight all the way to the finish for the 4th year in a row. The policeman out of Arlington, Texas, Ronnie Coleman. As Jay Cutler has to wonder what he has to do to upset the champion.
This decision sparked outrage across the bodybuilding community. Even Jay Cutler himself believed that, according to the scorecards, he should have won.
Listen, I caught Ronnie Coleman. Like, everyone slips, right?
Yeah.
And arguably, Ron, with the judges' scores, in 01, I won that contest, okay? We as bodybuilders know the prejudging matters, right?
Yeah.
The night show, we didn't have confirmation rounds. We had a posing round then.
Right.
And somehow I lost the posing round and I lost the pose down that I had won that morning by a landslide. I was ahead by 6 points.
Others argued it was simply a case of the judges valuing Ronnie's muscle maturity and density over Jay's newer, less seasoned presentation. Just to complicate things further, Jay was dealing with the diuretic controversy after the contest had ended. While he eventually won the case and retained his runner-up placing, the entire ordeal added a shadow to an otherwise tight second-place finish. Ultimately, 2001 sparked controversy not seen since 1981. Yet, this would pale in comparison to the 2007 Mr. Olympia contest. Fast forward 6 years. Jay Cutler is now the defending Mr. Olympia champion after finally defeating Coleman in 2006. But in 2007, he found himself in an eerily familiar position. This time, however, it was him that was defending the title. But who is his challenger? Victor Martinez, a Dominican-born bodybuilder known for combining mass, which was the taste of the time, with aesthetics in equal measure. What's more, in 2007, Victor brought the best package of his career. He was full, symmetrical, shredded, and composed. Jay Cutler, on the other hand, came in flat during prejudging, lacking the pop expected from a defending champion. By the end of prejudging, Martinez was just 2 points behind Cutler on the scorecards. Momentum was on his side, and the fans in the audience sensed it. One can only simply wonder if Jay did too. But again, this upset didn't eventuate. In the opinion of the judges, Jay Cutler managed to sharpen up by the night show, while Martinez faded, just slightly. In a narrow decision, they awarded the win to Cutler, which immediately sparked controversy. Many fans, and industry bigwigs for that matter, believed Victor had done just enough to win, also believing that the decision was based more on Cutler's reputation and sponsorship affiliations than his actual physique. Jay was, after all, a high-profile athlete backed by MuscleTech, one of the Olympia's biggest sponsors. Though bodybuilding journalist Peter McGuff would famously ridicule these accusations of bias, stating that the theory, quote, holds as much weight as a gnat's jockstrap. Yet this perception amongst fans lingered. For many, it felt like politics had once again overshadowed performance. To make matters worse, another athlete, Dennis Wolf, who placed 5th, later posted his posing routine online, and fans flooded these comments, claiming that he looked better than Jay that night. Despite the fact that the Olympia cannot be summed up by one snapshot in time, it's not hard to see why when viewing comparisons like this. This picture also fails to show Wolf's main weakness, which were his calves.
Take the 5th place award and check for $38,000 and present it to Mr. Dennis Wolf.
Overall, the entire top 5 in 2007 was stacked with talent. Dennis Wolf, Ronnie Coleman, Dexter Jackson, Victor Martinez, and Jay Cutler, yet the final verdict still left the fans unconvinced. As for Victor Martinez, this would unfortunately be the high point of his career. Tragically, his momentum was cut short by personal and legal troubles. He lost his sister in a horrific act of violence.
Getting ready for the 2009 Olympia, at the same time opening up a restaurant, and in the middle of that, my sister gets, and that confusion, the understanding, I just didn't know what to do. My entire family was devastated, and at the same time still trying to prepare for the Mr. Olympia. It was probably one of my worst preps ever. She was the one that used to make my meals for the shows. It's nothing I could have done, you know. I mean, wish I could have done something, but there's nothing I could have done.
And was later jailed on immigration charges, negating his prime competitive years.
The arrest was gonna happen from the arrest I had in 2000. So the arrest with immigration was supposed to happen back in 2000. Or 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way. Every year, I should have been detained by immigration. So I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was looming in the air, and there was no way I could avoid it. It's something I did. I knew I had to pay for it, but I just didn't know how long I was gonna be detained for. And 7 months later, there I was getting out, starting all over, minus a restaurant, minus, basically a home, and starting all over again. At the same time, minus any muscle, because I've lost everything that I've worked so hard for. So there's no making up. It's lost time, that's it.
Overall, many fans see the 2007 Mr. Olympia as a year Victor Martinez should have won. What do you think? Was Jay robbed in 2001? Did Victor deserve the crown in 2007? Leave a comment to share your thoughts. If you're keen for some more Quicks content, why not check out this playlist in which I analyse every Mr. Olympia contest ever. Alternatively, do you remember Dana Lynn Bailey? Do you think she was always natural? Check out this video next.